launcher.
Ingrid's like the only one who could get.
I
the
still
low.
can't.
I was always a soprano, even though my voice is low. I cannot.
Were
go
you?
that
You
low.
sung in person?
When I was in choir, yeah.
Public?
In public, yes.
In the world.
I sang in public in 5th grade
Wow.
Wow.
in show choir. And I also, they got me on video of me actually singing the boys' part too. And I was like, no one else was singing besides the boys and then me. And it was really funny. And I remember being like, oh my God, they got it on camera where I'm singing with the guys.
Were you aware you just were a ham?
I was like, I loved
Just into the
I
song.
loved the song. It was like an oldies tribute or whatever. And I forget what the song they were singing, but I was like singing it. Like,
And you were
There'll
just
Be a
into it.
Buttercup, and like they were singing it, but I was like so into like singing it with them.
All the words.
And I remember they recorded our concert,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there I am, like bobbing my head when the boys are singing, and there's Alyssa, she's singing the tune as well with the boys.
Of course.
It was really funny. Anyway, this is Tree Hill Talk.
This is Tree Hill Talk, the
Oh,
One Tree
hi.
Hill
the
podcast.
One Tree Hill podcast.
Where we watch One Tree Hill and then we talk about it. I'm Ingrid.
I'm Liz.
I'm Michelle.
I always catch
Always a sip.
Michelle mid-sip.
It's every
I'm like,
time.
I'm good. And then I swallow.
She's
And I'm
like,
like, I'm up.
She's like, oh, Ingrid's saying her name. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a sip.
I'm good. No, I was good there.
Oh, good shit.
Ingrid
So
and I are drinking bubbly, sparkling water, grapefruit flavor.
I'm liking
Highly
it.
recommend.
Still
From
haven't
Target?
tried it, and I bought it yesterday.
It's really
I'm
delicious.
so glad.
It's really
You guys
great.
like it.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
I'm drinking mint tea.
You know what? It's not as like super bubbly as LaCroix. You know how like I feel like it's like a lesser, it's
Yeah.
an easier gulp.
And
should
it
say.
has really cute little things on
not
it.
sponsored.
The Wish.
Wish
the
we were
tab,
sponsored.
The tab says, "Hey you," and then on the side it says, "Hold cans with me." Like hold
Oh
hands.
my god!
I'm sorry. Who said you could be
Packaging.
so cute? Who said?
Bubbly, hit us up. LaCroix, you suck. Bye.
LaCroix, we've moved on.
This is this year's.
This is this year's
is-
LaCroix.
LaCroix is so
This
2017.
is the millennial seltzer.
even.
Bubbly.
Bubbly with B-U-B-L-Y.
So cute.
Wait, B-U-B-L-Y?
B-U-B-L-Y.
Boobly.
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 Bubbly.
Boobly?
Maybe it is boobly.
Bubbly?
Bubbly?
I'm glad
It's just
good.
like stupid LaCroix. Like
Michael
we didn't know how
Bublé?
to say it for like the longest time.
We can't speak.
For the long. Okay. Anyway.
Oh,
What did we
We
watch
watched
tonight?
season 8,
who are
episode
we?
10. We're almost midway. This episode was
List.
called Lists and Plans.
I
Well, list,
literally
comma,
wrote
plans.
list, comma. Wait, was comma
Li-
in the title?
I mean, but there was a comma in between. Yes.
Oh, okay, because I wrote out
The word comma.
list, comma, and then I put a comma.
Li-
Plan. List, comma,
It's
comma. plan.
list, comma,
comma.
plans.
It premiered
Yes.
November 30th, 2010.
Whoa.
Cool.
Cool.
Lit.
Case you're into that.
If
the
you
date
wanted
thing.
to know. That's
Now
when
you
it
know.
was. Now you know.
Now you can move on with your life.
Still in 2010. I remember that one time we were like, it's 2012. Michelle and I were like,
That's
nope,
not
that's
We're
right.
not
like,
right. That's
nope.
not right.
Nope.
We're still in 2010.
Do we want to just jump in?
Yeah.
So we
Totally.
start out with the daydream
It was
sequence.
daydream.
A dream. Brooke was in her wedding gown, and then it kind of slowly, you pan out, and it's a country bumpkin,
Yep.
which I was
Which we knew
all
was
about.
a dream.
Yeah.
It was great.
Living for it.
Though. The Hick wedding.
Everything. I was
I
for
loved
it.
it.
Yeah.
Everything.
I was laughing.
Haley in that plaid dress with the
Shooting
gun.
a gun in the air,
great.
super pregnant.
And Alex eating the Twinkie, and like
Jamie with the beer and
oh,
the pig.
it was, and he had an
And the
earring.
earring.
It was all around like it was really funny.
Yeah, Nate was like covered in camo, just sitting
You
in
couldn't
that
even
chair.
see him.
No, literally couldn't see
You
him.
literally
He was
couldn't
camouflaged.
see him because he was camouflaged.
I'm trying to remember who else. Julian was wearing that T-shirt tux.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
And a
that was
hat.
my our senior year. We were 007, so we were James Bond themed. And
Oh.
like that was a T-shirt, the tuxedo T-shirt.
That's funny.
Wait, your class had a theme?
Yeah, like you know how your class
For Olympic night,
for Olympic night. You guys were the rock
we
and roll
did
one, right?
the rock and roll
What-
with the
What were
kiss.
you guys?
I didn't partake in such activities.
Rolling Stones. I mean,
Rolling
So-
Stones, yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
Ours
Clearly,
was
'cause
like
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
know what
have
we're
to
talking
find.
about.
I'm gonna find that out. I'm gonna find it out. Well, LS to me. I'm determined to
I
find
still
it out.
have
Now.
my
You have your
T-shirt.
yearbook, right?
I still have my t-shirt.
I just got rid of my t-shirt
and
recently.
it's so soft.
See, mine was not. And I put studs all over it. Like,
Oh, see, I didn't do
Yeah.
any. I had two because I was in student government. Hair flip. So I got I had one that I paid for, and then I got an extra one for free. So the one that I wore that night I tore up, and then I kept the one. And it is the softest t-shirt I own.
That's
because it's so
awesome.
old. Ugh.
Yeah.
We graduated
Ooh. 10 plus, 12
12 years ago from
I'm
high school.
still older than both of you.
I know. We know.
But such school spirit you guys had. That's
Well,
beautiful.
School spirit.
Out of everyone, Ingrid had the most. I had mediocre, and Michelle had 0.
0.
I
I was
had
on
almost
yearbook
0.
for half a semester.
I was in yearbook too.
Wait, with Carrie Klug?
Wait, we've totally talked about this before.
We shouldn't go off. We shouldn't go off on this.
I
These
know.
poor tree hillers.
These
Literally,
poor
I feel like
people
we've
that
talked about Carrie Klug like 3
Wait.
times on the podcast.
We have?
You're like, oh wait, with Carrie Klug?
What do
Unless we're
we
having the worst deja vu.
do? We
Maybe I
call
am.
our tribe something? Are they Tree Hill Talkers?
Oh.
THTers?
Tree Hill Talkers.
THTers.
T-shirt.
We're on season 8, and now we're like, what do we call our
you guys?
listeners?
What do you guys want to be called? I just want to know.
Just let us know.
Hashtag it.
Tweet us what
Tweet
you
us,
want to be
please,
called.
at Tree Hill Talk.
Just call
It's our
them
tribe.
family.
Our fam,
Family.
THT fam?
Yeah. THT.
I guess.
fam.
Or
Or
if you guys
depressing manner.
Unless you guys come up with something better, then let us know.
hit us
Meeting
up.
adjourned.
Anyway, yeah, meeting adjourned. We're getting way off topic.
Yeah, but if you like banter like this, you should check out It Takes 3 podcast. This is pretty
Plug.
much what
This
our
is
other
It Takes
podcast
3.
is.
Oh, sorry. We were in Tree Hill Talk.
Okay, back to the backyard
Back
wedding.
to Tree Hill Talk.
Right.
Here we go.
She comes to.
She snaps
She's sketching a
out of
dress.
it. Even though I thoroughly enjoyed that scene, I didn't want it to end, but
It was a lot
we had
of
to come
fun.
out of it.
I said when we were watching it how I wish One Tree Hill was like that, like super
the
southern
time.
and super. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It would be so funny.
Like they adapted some like southern like qualities and you know
Maybe some stereotypes.
stereotypes, right? But that was like really full out.
We're just really
Very enjoyable.
desperate now.
We're
Yeah.
desperate
Give
for
us
content.
anything.
We're really desperate
Yeah.
for content. Yeah. Well, we were talking about it on pre-show how the first 9 episodes of this season, when we continually keep saying that nothing has happened. Finally, tonight we
Yeah.
get a little something. Last week we did with the Katie Ryan thing.
Yeah. I mean, things are happening. They're just not exciting.
They're right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
but we were excited today. We were super
Things
excited.
happened. We'll
Don't
wait.
jump ahead
We'll
yet.
wait.
I'm
Don't
not-
jump
wait.
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Even though you stopped taking notes.
I know.
I stopped
We-
taking notes.
We'll
I was
take the
done.
reins. We'll take
Yeah.
the reins.
Thank you. I'll just partake in the speaking portion. Thank you.
Then we have a scene where Jamie has a spelling bee coming up, so he's practicing in the kitchen with Mom, which was funny because one of the words was broccoli, and if he didn't get it right, he would get like just a bag of broccoli.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, "Is this Michelle's lunch?" Here, honey, here's a bag of broccoli.
Yay!
It looked like it was steamed too. Like it wasn't
Like
raw.
no
it
seasoning,
was like
no
cooked
dressing.
broccoli.
Just
I know,
a
just a
bag-
and it was
a
a big
zip-
piece.
Ziploc bag of just heads of broccoli.
Do
Here,
you
kid.
hate that when you go to a restaurant though, and they literally give you like one humongous stalk of broccoli?
I know,
And,
like, what am
the-
I, a
and the
dinosaur?
stalk
Like-
part is so thick, and you like can't even cut through it. You're like, what the hell?
First of all,
Who
I never
eats
get
this?
broccoli at a restaurant
Or like in the diner. I feel like at the diner they always
or
do
a
that.
diner.
I don't.
I always get breakfast.
I never hated that ever.
Oh. I only
Well,
like the florets.
flashback to what I said. Was that Michelle's lunch? Now you know why. You would get a bag of chickpeas.
Just
Just
for
a loose
sure.
Ziploc bag of chickpeas.
I would enjoy
just
that.
Put the can in.
Yeah, just put the can in. No can.
Throw a can opener in your lunch bag. Here, honey. You got this. And a spoon.
I mean, they think we're kidding, but we're not.
No.
No, we're not kidding.
No.
Anyway.
If we have a P.O. box, if you want to send Michelle cans of chickpeas.
she would.
P.O. Box
Love
76,
that.
Coram, New
Oh my
York,
God,
11727.
guys, my birthday's
I-
March 21st.
I
Thanks so
think
much.
it would be hilarious if we just go to the P.O. box and Michelle just starts getting cans of chickpeas. I would die.
She's like, help me, I'm
Please.
poor.
Please, let's make this happen. It would be the best thing ever.
Guys, I turn 31 next month, so send me
Yeah.
chickpeas.
Just
That's
it's
all I
what
ever
It's your
want.
10-year reunion of your 21st
That's
birthday.
right.
That's what we said about
Yeah.
Krista.
That's right. It's anniversary.
yeah, perfect.
Wow.
So PO box info down below. All right.
Anyway, so they're practicing. He's practicing for the
said
spelling bee.
You were unsure how to spell broccoli. It is a tricky word.
Right?
Sometimes.
It is
Yeah.
a tricky word.
Spell broccoli.
No, I can't. Like, don't even ask me.
Oh.
Is it BRO?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's COLLI, but I know that's not right.
Nope.
No.
Double C, 1 L.
Double C1L.
Yes.
BROCCOLI.
Thank you.
Broccoli.
Now you probably won't forget.
No, I will never forget that now.
You're welcome.
Thank you, because
We
I
wanna educate
honestly
here on the
think
Tree Hill Talk
it's true.
podcast.
In my everyday life, I didn't know how to spell broccoli, and
Now you
now
do.
I'm gonna walk away knowing how to spell broccoli.
Perfect.
So everyone learns something on Tree Hill Talk. You know, thanks, guys.
What do you have next? Amy?
I have Nate going to school.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he went back to school.
Well,
They
he's
kind
like
of
leaving
make
for
you-
school, like in that
They
same
passed the
scene.
lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then Quay, bye. I wrote
Quay, bye.
because they say bye to each other.
Bye-bye.
And then we don't get any Clay for the rest of the episode. That's
Which
the
was
only
fine.
scene with Clay.
It was fine.
Beautiful.
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 Just how we like our Clay.
Slancha.
Non-existent. Just how we like it.
Yeah, it was fine. They were like trying to be cute, but again, not working for me.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I'm
Here she
getting
comes.
really annoyed and tired of seeing Quinn like half naked all the time.
Right. No.
Yes.
And all I
thought
could
the
think
same
of,
thing.
and all I could think of was he who shall not be named.
Yeah. He
I'm
was
like, he must
she's
have
the
had.
hottest one right now.
I'm like, he must have had a thing for her, which makes me cringe
cringe,
a
cringe,
lot.
cringe.
and just puts her even in the dream sequence, booty
Booty
shorts,
shorts.
and they
Yes.
even shoot like pan to her butt. I'm like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
and then
she's been
even
half
that
naked.
scene with her and Clay,
She's wearing like
she's
a bra with
she
like
has
a robe.
a little like lacy bra on and the robe, but the robe is just slightly,
It's slightly
open all the way
open.
down like her boobs, and I'm like, this is so unnecessary.
I thought the same exact thing.
Same.
And it's not her fault at all.
No, it's not.
No.
But I'm like, fuck, like we get it. She's beautiful.
She's got a gorgeous
We-
body.
We get it. We don't. We're
Don't
good.
need to like. Yeah.
Insane.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes me want to slap people.
Yeah.
Right. Totally. It does.
Let's see. And then
Mia
I have
books Kid Cudi.
I have Haley doing yoga and Mia gets Kid Cudi.
That was cute. I liked
Yeah.
her doing her little pregnancy yoga.
Right?
Yeah.
That's so cute. What else is she gonna do?
Right.
She's just
Yeah.
chilling. Being pregnant.
Being pregnant.
In real life.
Yeah.
Then I have that Nate picked Kellerman, the professor, the hard professor.
We're supposed to pick Stuart.
AKA Dustin Hoffman's cousin.
Yeah. He
Who
really
is that guy? Did
So
we
much
Google
like
it?
him.
Well, we'll
I could Google. I'll do a little Googling
Like
if you want to
a
take the
sure,
reins
like a
on.
thicker version of him. A thicker version.
Thicker version
fatter
of Dustin.
version.
Let's see.
He did look a
well,
little full
when
in the
Nate
face.
first arrives to campus, that guy's like, Nathan Scott? Which I'm like, oh yeah, like duh. All these
People
people are
know
gonna
him.
be
Yeah,
like,
he's an
hello,
NBA player.
Nathan Scott.
That's like if you're like going to college with LeBron James.
I was just gonna say,
Right.
I was gonna say it's like you're at NYU with Mary Kate and Ashley. Like that's what
or that.
right. Yeah.
like people know who you are, and it's very exciting, and people are gonna ask you for your autograph, and it's probably a weird situation
Very
for everyone.
strange,
You know,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
everyone's so hyper focused,
Especially
because
because he's trying to do business now.
Yeah.
So not even sports things.
Right, and
or
like not to jump
advertising
ahead,
yet.
but like the professor was like, you know how much money this school spends on athletes. I'm like, okay, but he's not an athlete anymore.
Right.
Like he's trying to.
Yeah, that
do-
professor
he was an ass,
a little
but
bit of a douche.
I'm sure in the end,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna teach him something
Sure.
beautiful. You know, the whole kind of situation that happens with Nate all the time.
The actor's name is Peter Reigert.
What else was he in?
He was in Animal House, The Mask.
oh
The Mask.
yes,
Wait,
oh
was
my
he
God.
in? Or maybe I'm screwing up. Adam's Family? Not Adam's Family. Was he? Or no, I must be thinking of The
Yeah.
Mask. The couple. You know, was he with the blonde woman?
Mm-hmm. Right?
Or maybe I'm thinking, was he in Adam's Family? No, she would have said that.
I don't think he was an.
He was Lieutenant Mitch Kellaway in The Mask. LT. That means lieutenant, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Little thing.
Little thing.
Little thing.
LT. Yeah, his most recent things, he was in the show Disjointed, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt,
Oh.
Um,
yes, I know. Okay.
Dads, The Good Wife, he did a couple episodes.
Oh, so he's a well-known actor.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Okay.
A lot of
Dustin
TV show
Hoffman.
like Law and Order, Damages,
Yeah, he's very
A TV actor.
Dustin Hoffman-esque.
Sopranos.
Oh.
He was in. Let's see. Does it say what? Where did it go? He said he was in. It says 6 episodes.
Okay.
He was Assemblyman Zellman. Ronald
Oh,
Zellman.
okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, his face just...
Yeah, he's got a very familiar
He
face.
looks like Dustin Hoffman's
brother.
Yeah. But anyway,
So
so that kid's talking to Nate, and tells him, take Stuart.
Right.
Because he deals with all the athletes, and you can
and
sleep.
He's sleeping. Right. Yet again, though, Nate's not an athlete. Like he
Yeah, and-
actually wants to learn because
Right.
this is going to be his job.
And Nate has evolved.
And he's like, no,
Right.
I'm going to
This
be a
isn't
bigger
high school
person.
anymore.
It's great.
Yeah.
Taking your career seriously, taking school seriously. We all know he's not the greatest student, so he's really going to have to work.
Right. And then he asks
Right.
permission to be in the class from
Yeah.
Cameron. And then...
I put Quinn finds Dan.
Michelle,
I called it.
You called it. You're like,
Well-
is that Dan?
Yeah, as the episodes happen.
And I'm like,
in
wait
particular.
a minute, no.
It was.
And it was. And as soon as he
And you're
opened
like-
up his mouth, he's like, can I help you, miss, or something? And I'm like,
The girls lost
I'm holding
it.
back my scream on
So
commentary.
yesterday when I said someone was coming back, did you think Dan?
No.
I
I didn't think it was going to be as epic as that.
As epic as
as
Dan
epic
flipping
as
burgers.
Dan.
They're
Yeah,
all
right? Because
scruffy
Dan
and
flipping
sad.
burgers is so epic. No, I honestly thought it was, she says, I'm going to go visit Taylor. So I was like,
so
oh, maybe
Taylor.
Taylor's in the episode.
I didn't
That's
have
exciting
much
for me. I didn't have,
expectations.
neither did I.
I was
but
just excited to
I
see
was
a familiar
pleasantly
face.
Yeah.
surprised,
Yeah.
as we know. And on commentary, everyone's getting commentary this week
Wait.
because Alyssa messed up and didn't record it for audio. So
Yeah.
you guys can
It's
see our
okay.
reactions.
It's okay.
Have we confirmed about other people if they come back or not?
Deb, are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
do you want me to?
We
'Cause
confirmed
I-
that-
Did we not?
we
I feel like we talk
confirmed-
about this a lot.
We
Whether
confirmed that Ingrid thinks she's coming back for a one. Ingrid thinks she remembered
pretty
that she
sure.
came back. She's pretty sure. Is that who you were talking about, or no one else? No, I don't want to know about Lucas.
okay,
Not that it's
I don't
going
wanna
to
know.
happen, but if when it does, I want to.
I
I
want
want
to
to
be
be.
fully surprised.
I want to be like that.
You want
Alright.
to poo poo your pants?
Me
I wanna
too.
poo-poo
Me
my
too.
pants.
I hope it happens, and I think I'm gonna be really excited for it.
I might shed a tear.
Yeah.
No, at this point, it's the only hope that's getting. Your art matters. It's what got me here.
Oh no,
Well,
honey.
Remember when I hated Lucas? Now I'm like, where are you, Lucas?
Bitch,
Please
come
back.
you're needed and wanted.
By the way, Michelle and I vetoed today that May's box is gonna be Lucas.
Yeah,
Sorry,
y'all
not-
don't get a choice.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine
There's
with me.
just so much.
There's
to do,
so much
and we should
Lucas.
celebrate Lucas.
We should. He's an OG. We need to celebrate it.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm for it.
We might have one person donate for that month, but hey,
That's
It
okay.
is what it
I
is.
think for Winter Hill, there's a part of you that love Lucas.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
No matter what, right?
He was the
Right?
original.
He's the bridge. He's the bridge scene.
He's the bridge.
He is the opening, yet he's not even on the show anymore.
He is
He's the
bridge.
symbol.
He is One Tree Hill. When I think of One Tree Hill, I still to
set.
this day think of Lucas and Peyton
Yeah.
and Nelly. You know, but mostly Lucas.
Yeah.
Anyway, rant
and then we have an
ended.
intro. We have intro.
And then
With
I was
Lucas.
which I barely with Lucas, and I barely even listened to the intro because I was like so
Still
happy,
freaking
and
out
still
over
freaking
Dan.
out over
I know
Dan.
you were screaming. I'm like, but wait,
She's like, someone's singing the song. I'm like, I don't care.
it's just mute. It's just.
Do we know who sang the song,
Do we?
Ingrid? She's like, oh shit, yeah, that I have to look up.
What'd you think of it? Could you even absorb it?
I didn't absorb it this time. It was equally as bad
Was
as the other ones, I
it
think.
was kind of
It was not as good as last week's,
right.
but also equally as bad as all the other ones.
Right.
You know?
Amy Mann.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like a woman, but also a man. Like she had like a backup choir with
Amy
her.
Mann.
Amy and the man.
Hey, when Amy gets married, that's going to be her name.
Oh my god, that's so true.
Oh. So Amy sang the intro.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Isn't Amy Mann?
I'm thinking of Amy Grant over here. 90s people, yeah.
This is just
Sam and I would like
own planet.
would like scratch that cassette tape to the core. We loved Amy Grant.
Let's see, Amy.
Everyone's too old. We're too old for them.
I'm just.
Yeah,
Mm.
she's blonde.
Yeah. No, I was.
She's
I
blonde.
was thinking of somebody else. Okay. Yes. So then
She's been called a lyric genius, according to this website.
Well, I hope she's better than that theme song.
they're all better.
They're all better.
They're
than that
all
theme
better
song.
than that theme song.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
when we come back from the intro, what
We have
happens?
Dan chopping tomatoes. Do you have that?
Yes, he was slicing
I
his
didn't
tomatoes.
have that.
And
talking
he
murder.
like stabbed the knife into the lettuce, the head of lettuce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's like really
He's
angry.
like, "What do you need? A hitman?"
So he's running a convenience store,
In like a
Kind
really desolate
It's
area.
like a shack of.
but he's also living there. I'm assuming.
I guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
No one came.
Because
no
he's like
customers.
goes.
No.
What are you cooking for? There's no
Right?
one there.
It's really strange.
He's-
That's not what I pictured for him.
Where did you guys
after-
think he was?
I thought he would just be like.
Let's pretend we didn't meet him yet and see where he is, and let's just imagine where we thought
I
he
imagine-
I don't know. Actually,
we knew what last we saw him and Rachel ended things, and he
Uh-huh.
was.
He got on the bus.
And he got on the bus, but he wasn't like
shit, that's
disheveled
right.
when he got on the bus. He comes
No.
out like all disheveled.
well,
he's
he's ruined.
obviously-
He's a
he's-
ruined man.
He is.
Right.
Yeah.
so
I don't know what I assumed of him. I really like
I actually
chilling
had
in a lake house like
no
Whitey.
thought.
Like I don't really know. Where's Whitey? By
he's
the way,
dead. Why
He
did
can't be dead already.
Of
We don't
course
see the
he's
death.
dead. He's dead. He went off to die in the ranch.
What is that tiny chair over there?
Wait, where?
On the table.
Oh. Is there an olive oil in it?
Quick
What's in
story.
it?
Okay.
It's a little tiny
What is
chair.
that tiny chair?
It looks like a
IKEA.
hamster chair.
It's a big hamster chair.
IKEA was selling 3 little chairs that are hooks for the wall. And I said, I need to buy this. I put it in the cart. And Anne's like, we don't need this. I'm like, we do. So then I put the truffle oil on there. So truffle oil always has a seat in my house.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you were gonna say that you put the chair in your cart and then put something over the cart, in the cart, and like then you left and by accident you stole it. Because has that ever happened to
That
you
happens
people?
to me, yeah.
All the time at Marshall's. I'll put in like a small item and it will fall to the bottom of the cart and I will forget to put it up
Yeah.
when you check out.
There's
and then I'll
been-
leave. I'm like, oh my god, I
There's
just
been
stole
times
this.
that I'll get a shopping cart and like I'll use it and I'll go shop and I'm walking out to my car and I'm taking everything out and I'll see something like in the corner. It wasn't even something
That you
it was
bought,
something in
yeah.
it. Like it could have been like a lipstick. I'm like, well, guess I'm taking this.
Mine
Like-
now, yeah. I thought that's what
Yeah.
you were gonna say. That like you stole it
But-
by
Oh,
accident.
no, I deliberately bought that. And there's 2 more.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh.
take pictures and post them
I
on
love
Instagram.
Truffle
because,
oil should get a place at the table.
You should find someone that has a hamster though, and
put it
sit him on
put
that
the hamster
chair.
in there.
I just really love these little chairs. I
Or
mean, I
like
love little
maybe
things.
like a
so-
really small baby chinchilla.
Oh,
It has to be a super tiny
gosh.
chinchilla.
That would be really cute, right? Maybe we'll convince
Yeah.
Andrew's chinchillas to have more babies, and then we'll put the little
Convince
baby
them.
on there.
Hey guys, you
Hey
guys,
guys,
should
you should do
maybe
it.
have more,
his
more
baby
people.
mama, she died last week.
Oh my god!
Sorry, guys. This is poor people listening.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hazel had seizures on Thursday and then passed away overnight.
Oh man! Sorry to bring the spirit down. Let's talk about truffle oil.
Or
Oh,
Dan.
We're all over the place. Dan, back to Dan. So he's slicing the tomatoes, and Quinn.
Yeah.
I really did not expect this storyline whatsoever.
Me neither.
This was so out of left
so
field for me.
she thought to herself,
Let
I
me
know
go
someone
find
who
a s-
murdered.
That's what she
my-
said. You're the only person I know that's killed someone.
You're the only person I know.
First of all,
that's
you don't
killed
know
somebody.
him.
Which is
Second of all,
ridiculous.
Why would you know someone who's killed someone else?
Oh, that's a good point. I
like,
didn't think of it like that.
Yeah,
Boss, I'm like, Quinn. Ugh.
she thinks that he'll like help her
Yeah.
do it, and
Which is
whatever.
so as much. I'm so thankful and happy for this. This is truly ridiculous.
This
It's
is
it's a
super-
stretch.
It's a super
It's a stretch. It's a perfect
It's
way
a
to put it.
stretch.
It's such a
And then
stretch.
I wrote in my notes a question to myself: is Psycho Quinn better than Doe-Eyed Quinn? Because I really can't.
In my eyes, they're the same.
They're the same, I guess.
because she's still being dumb about this.
Right? She's being dumb. It's just.
If
Quinn.
anyone else, if Haley was seeing red, I'd
And she went to
Feel
Dan
bad.
for
Yeah.
advice. I'd be like, oh, okay, this is interesting. But this
Yeah.
is like really crazy.
we just
She
don't
has
know
no
her.
idea. We just don't know her, and she also doesn't know Dan. Like
We don't know her, and she doesn't know Dan. And
like
why
by
is this happening?
default,
So
that
strange. So
by
strange.
default, like this is her sister's husband's father, a estranged father who doesn't even speak to, and like
How
she's
do
like,
you-
oh,
Yeah.
let me just go there.
How do you think she found him?
I mean, she found freaking
She
Katie
found
Ryan.
she should be a detective.
She
That's what
should.
she should be doing.
be
in
a
her.
Rue
s-
photography.
a PI.
Yeah.
See, in my eyes, she's like, yeah. We find out that the police couldn't find her. Remember, we kept
She was
talking
like,
back
the
and forth.
police couldn't find her, but I did.
Okay, if you found
Picture,
her, why don't you go
picture,
fucking
picture.
report her to the
Dude.
police?
I know.
Yeah.
Then go
good-
be like, hey, police,
well, I guess it would be weird.
police.
red flag.
Policeman, I found her. Give them a photograph.
Look at all my pictures. They'd be like,
They'd be like,
Can we
"Here's
hire?
I
Do
go."
you have a resume?
yeah.
Right.
And then she'd be a PI, and she'd be much cooler.
I was gonna say.
See,
Much
we
cooler.
should have wrote this
and
show.
then she
Yeah.
wasn't she a detective on The Flash? So it kind
Oh
of
yeah,
works.
she was. And you know what? She was amazing on the
She was
Flash.
amazing. This show gives her no justice. By
Oh,
the
I
way.
don't think she's a
She-
bad
No,
actor.
I know, but it
I
makes
just
me
don't
hate
like
her.
her.
Because
it makes me hate her.
honestly, the first couple episodes when she pops up on the Flash, I forgot it was Quinn.
Yeah.
I literally did not.
Well,
see
I'm glad
Quinn.
I kind of watched that first.
Right.
Now knowing that she's better than
But
this.
even seeing her as Quinn, don't you still not connect the two at
no,
all?
they're not the same.
They're not the
That's
same at all.
great.
not the same.
At all. Like I don't
Great.
connect them at all.
Yeah, and it's also funny because when I first met her, she had blonde hair, and when we
Yeah.
first meet her here, she's got really dark hair.
Yeah.
So they're off like
Right.
completely not the same person
Yeah.
to me. But anyway,
Anyway.
yeah, Quinn, doe-eyed little deer, stupid, being stupid.
I then have Brooke and
Haley.
Haley speaking.
Talking about the wedding.
Yeah.
And Haley just basically being like, it's going to be okay. Don't worry
being a
about
mom.
it. Being mom. Taking care of.
I totally missed that scene.
Yeah, no, you, at that point, you put your book down. You weren't taking notes.
No, but I don't even like remember even watching it. But
Yeah.
okay, sure, that's something that
Because
we
you were
do.
still on the Dan. That was right
Probably,
after Dan.
Probably, yeah.
And then I have Jamie and Nate studying, and Nate talking about how he picked the hardest professor.
Yeah. And then Chuck said, fuck.
Oh my God, yeah.
He's
Because he said the banana.
Banana Fana Faux Fana, but
song.
with his name.
And I'm like, wait, why?
And
I'm
I
like,
love that you did that. And you're like, why? And then literally 2 seconds later, Nate does
He's
that.
like,
He's like,
oh,
Banana
oh.
Fana.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, you all have to do it.
And then after that, we have Brilliant in the closet. And then they're talking about how their moms are in New York
It's
together.
really cute.
Yeah, mommy friends.
My
And
new,
then they
my
find-
friendship.
They find the list that Millie made for
Yeah,
Brooke.
remember when she made that list?
Can we ship the moms?
Yes,
Yeah, let's
sure we
ship-
can. They are
Sylvia-
Victoria and Sylvia.
Vilia. Sictoria.
Victoria. I like that.
Sictoria.
Victoria.
Sictoria. Getting lit in New York.
Okay.
Why New York?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Because Brooke's company's gone.
Yeah.
I wonder if do we know where Julian's mom?
Oh yeah, she has
been-
money, so
she
she was like,
probably-
"Let me
maybe
take
she-
you back to your
I
old
was gonna say
stomping
maybe
grounds."
she has like an apartment.
Do we know
there
where
or
she's
something.
from?
I don't know.
Does she live in New York?
I don't know. I'm
Maybe
just
she
assuming
probably
she's rich.
could.
She probably has a
Yeah,
house
maybe
there.
Victoria has. That's where her stuff is all the time. You know, she was used to working there, so maybe she has her apartment there, and they were
Yeah.
hanging out or
Well,
whatever.
she's fresh out of prison too. She
Oops,
probably
sorry.
hasn't been home in a while.
yeah.
Then I have Quinn talking to Dan. Oh, and this is when we have the scene where she says the police can't find Katie, but I can. Picture. She flops.
And then Dan's just like,
Dan's
go get
just
some sleep.
so unimpressed.
I know.
Dan is just like,
He's like this bitch.
he's like,
waking.
out of all the people from Tree Hill to visit,
I wouldn't expect it
I
to
get
be
this
Quinn.
crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch. And then he's
Right.
like, go to sleep. And if you still want to murder,
Where was she
Come
sleeping?
back tomorrow.
Was she sleeping
Yeah,
in,
where
at his
was
little
she sleeping?
his
In her
convenience
car?
store? In her car at a motel.
Sleep in aisle 3. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
It was. I really didn't because it was such a weird setup. When she first arrives, it's like off a dirt path, and then she like opens a door, but then there's like another door where the store. Door is, and the open and close sign is on it. So I was like, where the hell is she even going? Who the hell will go to that convenience store where like the double door? I wouldn't
he's-
go, but
Yeah.
maybe he's okay. He's okay with that. Obviously, I keep rubbing this pillow. You watch it? It's so soothing.
I thought it was like a little restaurant thing.
Oh,
There are tables. Yeah.
their
yeah,
table.
like a
Oh, right,
diner.
there is a table.
I thought it was
They're
a
sitting
diner,
at-
not a convenience
Oh,
store.
so it's a diner,
Right?
a really.
I mean, I don't go to many convenience stores where they're cooking up
That's
burgers.
No,
true.
that's true.
That's
That's
true.
true. That's true. That's true.
I think it's like a little diner.
little-
a really
A
tiny-
dinette?
A dinette. Sure.
Sure. He's working at the dinette.
Gotta make a buck.
Brooke
I
enters
guess.
her car.
Oh, French CD.
That was sweet. This whole brilliant.
just
all the
every
brilliant scenes-
episode.
I know. No, but this one I found it to be very genuine.
Yeah.
Like how
He loves Brooke.
he does love Brooke.
And it's
And-
very sweet.
We'll get to the
Yeah.
scene, but yeah, it was really sweet.
Nate in class.
I literally wrote Nate
Me
in
too.
class.
But what happened?
But what happened in class?
Yeah.
Everyone's asking him for autographs, right? Or we passed
No, that
already?
was
No, that's later.
yeah.
Well,
Well, maybe not.
no, he gets into class and then people are asking for autographs.
Right.
And he sits down and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it
yeah.
cuts away.
Is this the Nate in class when the professor embarrasses him?
Nope,
Oh,
that's
okay.
later.
So that's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
just him.
Just him
Him
getting
sitting
in.
down.
Establishing
Can
where
I get
Nate
a
is.
picture?
Right.
Can I get an
And
autograph?
the professor's like,
Can
"Can
I have
I
my
get
class?"
back to teaching?
Can I get my
class?"
students back? I'm
Yeah.
like, they're right there. Chill.
Yeah.
Then Dan gives a list to Quinn.
Yeah. The tip's trying to scare her.
So, you got to dismember the body at least into 20 parts.
Gotta
you have
have
to get
some
lye
lye.
to disintegrate the body. But then you also need a hammer to remove
Don't
for
forget
the
the hammer.
teeth because dental records.
It's true.
And
All
you
the
know,
things.
you have to scatter them at least 5-mile radius.
I mean, the bottom line is with Dan murdering, he didn't. This
No, he didn't do any of this.
right.
He didn't.
He's
right.
not like
he didn't
a-
have to do.
So for
anything.
her to go out to say, "Oh, Dan will know what to do,"
He was just a
He didn't-
psychopath that happened to have shot his brother.
Who was
and
triggered.
then- right, triggered. And then triggered because Nanny Carrie set him up. So then after Deb, didn't he reshot her, right? Deb shot her and then he shot her again, right? So like that was all he did.
yeah. I mean, he didn't
He's not a
deliberately go out
murderer.
and murder someone.
Right. So, I mean, unless he learned things when he was in prison. Like had his
Oh.
prison buddies tell him what
Yeah.
to do. But then again, they're in prison.
He's
so-
obviously trying to scare her into not
right.
doing
he's
it.
Sure.
scaring her.
I'm just thinking
Which
from
it
her
worked.
perspective.
Oh,
of-
yeah. She's just
Yeah.
dumb.
She's
She's
just dumb.
stupid.
Yeah.
But Chase at the bar apologizes to Alex.
Yeah.
Don't care. Moving on.
Which he should have done a while back, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, and then
such a slow storyline.
yeah, I
It's-
just don't care. And then Mia wants to bartend.
Which Michelle's like, why doesn't she just perform?
yeah.
I know you're.
Been
Well, I
like-
guess because they're doing celebrity bartenders.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
Right.
Celebrity bartenders.
Right. and Alex had 1 million followers on Twitter.
And she had like 279,000
something
or
like
something.
that. Yeah.
And then the next brilliant scene is the Oktoberfest / James Bond marathon.
That was
It's a
cute.
state of mind.
Sean Connery accents.
Oktoberfest is a state of mind. Yes.
Mhm.
I think that was funny.
This is now the
Yes.
scene where Professor picks Nate.
He
in
calls
front of
him
the class.
out.
Yeah.
Scolds him.
And he doesn't know anything, and he's like, "Why are you so dumb?"
I mean, give him a break.
Seriously, you just got into the class.
There's a full room. He
Right.
just thinks, you know.
And you see him struggling. It's not like he's pretending to like look for like he's like, oh shit, let me see if I can find the answer. And like, the professor's like,
has that ever happened
oh,
to you?
always.
Yeah,
Always.
Where you're like,
You're like looking for it, and then they're like, you, and you're like, just give me 1 second.
Or
like,
you don't
I
make
don't
eye
know it.
contact with. You're just like,
oh my god, that was always me. Like, please don't look at me.
we
Please
never
don't
have
look
to
at
go
me.
through that again. Thank
Never.
goodness.
though, when I was teaching, I got so much joy out of it.
Right.
Oh, I can only imagine how good that must
Especially
feel.
like the older ones, of course. I was like looking for the one that's like so clearly trying to hide from me, and I'd be like, Jose,
Naturally,
be like,
his name is Jose.
Jose. Oh, so
Like,
good.
I hate you, Miss Hahn.
I'm like, then I have Brulian on the motorbike, and he says it's like a jet ski, but on land.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Julian.
Because she had ride motorcycle on there. Was that
I
on her
thought
list?
So the list was so. I think so.
Yeah, but he couldn't get a
a screenshot.
motorcycle without a license,
Yeah.
so that he was able to get like little moped.
He's like, but people in France, they do this all the time.
True.
Very French.
Very French.
Then I have me and Alex competing for the most people.
Yeah.
Next.
And they're gonna be friends.
They're
to
gonna
make
be
Chase
Which
mad.
is good. I'm glad.
Typical.
Whatever.
Typical.
Such.
Typical.
I mean,
But I'd rather them be friends than like be enemies.
Yeah, they're like
so.
frenemies.
They're
they're
frenemies.
frenemies.
Except
Which is fine.
Alex, she was a little shady bitch.
Yeah, sure.
But if I expected anyone to do it, I would have expected her to do it, not
Right.
Mia. So
then I wrote tutor girl, now tutor son.
tutor son,
So cute.
so cute.
Yeah, the Nate and Jamie scenes are cute. Then I have Aaron and Kid Cudi. Aaron is opening for Kid Cudi.
Which
Yeah.
she didn't know.
She didn't know. Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi.
I'm going to kill this, but I can't do Erin.
I'm going to kill this.
There she goes.
I can't go
I'm
that
going
low
to
at
do
all.
Oh no. Okay, Gollum.
Schmeagol. That's my low. There's this and then there's this. There's no in between.
Yoda.
Oh, I could do a really good Yoda, but I don't like
You're damn. There you go.
Oh.
I always flatten my cat's ears and go, you're the cat.
Oh god,
Oh,
we
no.
haven't been drinking tonight, guys.
No, this
not
is
at
all just
This
the
is
bubbles of
natural
seltzer.
in the raw.
Yeah, I can make my voice go really low.
I can't. That's
Cilantro.
as low as I can go.
Cilantro, Haley.
All right.
So good. Dan
thank you.
McQuinn?
Another Dan with Quinn
Well,
scene?
with the
Danny.
gun. The guns.
Yes, I literally wrote Dan and Quinn gun.
Yeah.
They're like
That's
rubbing guns
He's like
on each other.
polishing his gun.
He gets
Illegal
super
gun.
close
you gotta
to
get
her
close.
face.
You gotta go for the heart.
Ew,
And I'm like,
He's so creepy.
I know, I love it.
I love
Um,
it. I know.
I love Dan. Brilliant skydiving and quoting Hitch. I wrote.
That was
Yeah,
cute. That was
that's
funny.
cute.
It made me want to watch Hitch.
I've never seen it.
I've only seen it once, and I know people like love it, but I really don't even remember.
How could you not?
anything
Will
about it.
Smith,
Really?
Evan James?
Yeah.
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 I just remember like the one scene where they had the allergic reaction. Like that's the only thing I remember
It's a
from the
good
whole
movie.
entire movie. It was a very long time ago.
Erin opens, and then I put
She's
girls bonding.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
The girls bonding at the bar.
Yes.
Then I have Nate and Jamie studying, continuing to
Super
study.
cute.
They're just like, so I guess Jamie would
They're
spell
coming
the
up with
word.
the acronyms.
Right.
Right. That's the word.
He would
Proper word?
spell the word that Nate was trying to memorize.
Yeah.
Right, which was cute.
give the
It's a good way
meaning.
to
It's
remember.
great. Yeah.
And then Julian and the
Can
moon.
we talk about this moon?
That
At
was so
first, I
silly.
really thought Julian it was going to zoom out. And we're going to be on like a set,
Yeah.
you know, like Julian's and
Yeah,
whatever.
it wasn't very realistic.
and I'm like, well, we're trying to play off of this is a real moon.
oh
It's
wait,
a real
this is a real moon?
Michelle, it's real.
How can I?
Everything on this show is real.
It's
the
so
shooting
real,
star
so
was
real.
real.
Oh yes,
The perfectly timed shooting
shooting
star when
star.
they kissed.
Yeah, that was so corny. But I thought it was sweet that Brooke said that this wasn't on my list, and he's like, "Oh, well, the space was," and she's like, "No, the fact that I have someone who loves me so much,
Yeah.
that would do anything for me." And I was like, "Oh,
So cute.
so swoony." I was very swoony, I guess. I can't think of like swoony. I was gonna say emotional. No, I wasn't emotional, but I was like very.
Feeling
I was lighthearted, and it was a nice thing to
Cute.
see. It was cute.
It's cute. And then I just put Chase Girls Bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this when Alex drops the scotch into the
Mm,
garbage
tequila.
can? Oh, tequila, whatever, into
Yeah,
the garbage
she's
can.
like, "Oh, I'm
At
out of
first,
tequila."
I was like, is she gonna say that for later and like have she's gonna go relapse and like have an
Take in
alcohol
the car.
problem? Like I'm thinking of like the worst. But then she's like, no.
I
I'm gonna
was
go to the
like,
storage
what a
room.
waste of tequila.
Right? I was
Wow.
like, why did you do that? But then we find out why.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, she wanted to smooch Chase. I don't know why.
I mean,
Why are we still chasing
why are we,
Chase?
Why are we chased? Why are we chasing Chase? Like in the video, he says, "I should be alone."
Right.
Alex then is like, "No,
but-
I'm gonna go kiss
Yeah, but
you."
now it's a challenge to her.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's why that's her typical personality of her.
her.
She is annoying, but she's still not as annoying as Quinn. Why is that?
No.
Definitely not. Chase is just more annoying, I guess.
Yes.
I have Clay calls.
Yeah, Dan has the phone and Clay's calling.
Your life will change forever.
You should. I love that he was like, "Well, the plan's all set. You should just tell him and you say your byes."
Yeah.
And,
He's like, I knew you were ashamed and embarrassed. You know this is not a good idea.
don't do it.
And she's like, you're right.
I'm gonna go cry. Quinn.
I guess I can't be a murderer.
What am I good at? I'm not good at anything. I
Can't even kill people.
Can't
I can't even kill
Awful.
people.
So awful.
Oh my god.
We're awful.
We're awful. It's fine.
And then I put Dan's speech works.
Oh, I wrote Kid Cudi singing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alex kisses Chase.
Oh, okay. So that was the same scene. When Kid Cudi was performing.
as the
that's
song
when-
is playing. Yeah. And then Quinn leaves Dan crying, I wrote.
Yeah. She was driving crying.
And then she throws the gun in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I literally have brilliant, cute, making dreams come true. Naily, cute, on couch. Naily and Brilliant just back to back
They're
cute
both
scenes.
cute.
Yeah.
Cutesy.
And then Katie Ryan in the
that
car.
scene, I LOL'd. I was
I-
like, wait.
I think we all
The
did.
way she's singing and it's like just zoomed in like really close to her face.
and she's just singing all
and then at
crazy
the end, it turns to black and white and she looks at the camera.
So jealous.
so ridiculous.
and the sign like Tree
I'm
Hill.
surprised there wasn't a freeze frame. Like,
Yeah,
Or slow mo.
or
Or
a
slow-mo.
slow-mo. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's going back to Tree Hill though,
she
guys.
sure is. She
Shit's
caught
about to
wind that they're
happen.
alive.
Yeah, I guess
she
she did.
pissed.
But really though,
But
again,
really though, are you?
again, like super unrealistic. The person who tries to kill you then gets away with it, and then she knows that you're alive. You're really gonna go back and try and kill them? People are gonna be on high alert. No, but then again, the police couldn't find her.
Well, she could disguise herself.
It is Tree Hill.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It is true.
the logic has to go out the window. Clearly,
So
Quinn is
she's
going to visit
driving.
Dan.
So last
Yeah.
thing we see, she's got 50 miles to Tree Hill.
Yep.
We don't know where Quinn's driving. It's late.
Mhm.
Who's
Right.
gonna reach who first?
Oh.
Bow, 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 bow.
Right. We don't even know where Quinn went. Like, we don't know where Dan's little
Like, how
shack
far-
is.
Yeah, because she could really be anywhere.
Imagine
Where's Dan's shack?
if Katie Ryan finds Clay first.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like then Quinn comes in and she's like, but she doesn't have a gun anymore.
No, listen.
She's like, what?
She's crazy. She sneaks in the bed. He goes, "Oh, I'm so glad you're home."
Quinny, and then it's her.
Yeah. I hope.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the crazy
One can
seven
hope.
music.
One can hope. And then she just kills Clay and then kills Quinn. And she's like, finally, I did it.
And then
We're
Katie
like,
Ryan becomes our
finally.
new favorite character.
Right.
Yep.
And her and Dan go and murder
It's
people together.
happened to me.
Who do you think is crazier? Katie Ryan or Nanny Carey?
Oh.
Nanny Carey.
I don't know.
Well,
They're
no,
both
no.
in the same delusional mindset, though.
Yeah, we haven't
think they're
seen how
equal.
much Katie Ryan has done.
She's just off her meds.
I mean, just true.
Nanny Carey stole Jamie.
Yeah. And then she tied
This
up
one
Dan for like
believes
3
she's
weeks.
somebody's wife.
True. Total. Yeah.
Shot
I
two
mean.
people.
Yeah. I
right.
feel like they're equally as crazy.
Yeah.
They're on the same level,
Mhm.
just with Psycho
If you had to fight one,
if I had to fight one,
hand to hand combat,
Oh, I'm dead.
whoever I think like
Nanny
hand, who could I beat up?
who do you think
Nanny
you could win
Carey
against?
Or, well, honestly, Katie Ryan, she's an athlete. So
Right.
I would probably take Nanny
Nanny
Carey.
Carey.
Yeah, I guess I
She's
would
skinny
too.
enough. I'll be like, "Meh."
Yeah. I mean, Deb knocked her out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
I just
Anyway.
thought that was fun. Do we want to take a break?
Yes, we
Take
can
a break.
Look at our bars. They look so funny. They're so evenly spread.
Oh, that's what she said. Hey.
Hi.
We have our clink, clink, clink.
Clink, clink, clink.
Oh, I loved the way that
Oh, yeah.
sounded.
Oh, wait. Ingrid's getting it.
We have it.
I got you.
Yay.
So we just want to jump in here and tell you quick about Wink, which is a wine subscription service.
It's great.
It's amazing. We love it. And if you love wine, you should definitely check it out. We have the link down below. And if you use our link, you get $20 off. And you get to take a little quiz, and it gives you the wines according to whatever answers you give.
Yeah, your flavor profile.
Yeah, and we've loved ours so far. So
It's
if
awesome.
you're a big fan of wine, I think you guys should check it out. We definitely take part in it, and we enjoy it very much.
And
So-
you get free shipping.
And you get free shipping. So what more could you want? 4 bottles of wine, you get $20 off, free shipping, and you guys can get some wine to your door and drink along while you listen to our podcast.
It's a
Why
great
not?
idea.
Hell
It
yeah.
sounds lovely.
Win, 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 win.
And you know what? If you don't like all the bottles, or you maybe think, oh, I can't drink 4 bottles, you can give them as gifts.
Yeah.
You can.
And they're so
Birthday gift,
cute.
Anniversary gift.
Yeah, the labels are cute. Everything's just great. It's a great
Yeah.
service. So for our listeners, if you use the link in the description below, you get $20 off, free shipping, and you get 4 bottles shipped right to your door. So definitely check it out.
Yay.
Yay! Bye!
Bye.
Guys.
We're back.
Oh, are you?
Oh, I'm just singing.
Guys, outside
Hi.
animals can't fart inside.
Thank you, Michelle. Yep. That's all. Good night.
Okay, bye.
What was it? Offers, acceptance.
I don't remember.
I have no idea.
I wasn't really.
I wasn't paying
all
attention
much.
that
I
much.
I did say it a couple of times.
No, I
but
know. I
really
wrote
wasn't.
down the shorthand version. I can't read my handwriting.
Fiduciary is what I heard.
Oh yeah, yep. So I just know it's outside animals can't fart inside, which I think is really funny.
Which I think is true.
Yeah.
If
That's
you're
funny.
outside, you can't fart inside.
I liked that. Did you guys have a favorite quote?
Oh,
Quote. A quote.
favorite quote.
The only thing I have in quotations is police couldn't find her.
I like. There's an O in Tudor.
Yeah, that was funny.
I like that too.
Poor Nady. So sweet. That's like me with broccoli.
How about I plan on making your dreams come true?
That's
I
cute.
loved all of the things that
All of
Julian
the-
was,
yeah,
all
and
the things Julian
I like
was
the
saying.
when he's like, it's like a jet ski, but on land.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really cute. I also like somewhere can't find. Oh, rock stars don't pay for drinks.
Oh yeah.
Where was that? Why did I?
What?
Oh yeah, rock stars don't wait in line.
Right.
Awesome.
So cool.
Oh, Oktoberfest is a state of mind. I like
Yeah,
that too.
I liked that as well.
So all the Julians.
Should we do favorite character?
Apparently, this was
Oh.
a quote. I looked up quotes to see if maybe it reminded me of one I liked. When was this said? Because I don't remember this. Nathan says, "Promise me you'll stay away from people with Keller in their name."
Yes.
Yeah.
He said that to Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Referring
and
to his professor
honestly,
and Chris
it
Keller.
did not even click
Yeah.
Mhm.
in my head
He
until
was
now.
referring- yeah.
That's awesome.
I didn't get the Keller reference, like Chris Keller, but I got the Kellerman because of Too Good.
Yeah.
God, that's good, Nate.
Right?
That is good.
Yes.
I missed that.
So good.
That's a
So
good.
good.
Quote. So good.
I was just looking at some quotes. When Dan says, "I ended 2 lives when I pulled that trigger, and one of them was
Was mine."
Yeah. I mean,
so true.
Such a Dan.
damaged goods.
He is forever.
But
Forever
goods,
damaged.
though.
But goods.
Still
But
goods.
goods.
One day, I wish to hug Paul Johansson.
Yeah.
I wish to do it.
He definitely gives good hugs.
I could totally.
Yeah.
He does. You can't. You just tell that he would give a good hug. Like
Yes,
he
100%.
He would give him a good one.
Hey, Paul, just come on the show.
Paul,
so
just
we
come on
can
the
give
show.
you a hug.
Remember how thin Chad Michael Murray felt?
Yes,
They were all
bony,
very thin.
super bony.
And James Lafferty, like so.
But Chad Michael Murray, like especially, was like really bony.
Yeah.
Aww.
I still remember the hugs though.
Totally remember them.
I told you I was going to take it in and smell.
Totally remember them. And the
Take it in.
smells.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Anyway.
favorite outfits?
Brooke's purple dress,
I liked
hands
Brooke's
down.
hick wedding dress.
Oh yeah, that was cute too.
It actually, like, it not seeing the jean, like, ruffly, kind of almost like it made me think of, like, the Old West, kind
Yeah,
of.
yes.
But the top white corset part and the
Loved
little
it.
belt,
Very
so
cute.
Yeah, I
freaking
liked that
cute.
too. Yeah.
But when she came out in that purple dress with her hair like up, I loved
Yeah.
that whole thing. And she was in that dress for a couple of scenes too.
I
Yeah.
don't
was like,
understand how she kept getting back into the dress after all these activities.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I'm
Right.
like, okay, this scene was all.
When she put
all the scenes
sweatpants
were-
on after
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that. But that was my favorite. Like hair and obviously I mean again, Brooke.
Yeah.
9 times I've said this. Brooke's my favorite hair
Mhm.
and
I think
fashion.
I loved, and I don't think I know. I loved Haley's sequin gold.
I loved
yeah.
that.
Yes.
And
The
I
night of the
loved
concert.
So
honestly
fun.
her in the plaid with her pregnant belly.
Oh, yeah.
I loved
Yeah.
that too.
That was great too.
And I really enjoyed Nate just like in his polo with his backpack. I'm like, aw,
Yeah.
so cute,
Back
like old
to
school
school.
Nate. It was
So
sweet.
cute.
With his muscly arms. Thank you. so
Favorite
much.
character of the week.
Oh, it's so
Dan.
hard. I know it's so hard. I love Dan, but I also really love Julian. What else is new?
I think
What
it
a
That's a
should
fucking
just
broken
surprise.
record.
be a given. We're going to love Julian
Right.
every episode.
I'm glad
Yeah.
that Dan is back
Well, for now.
for this episode. I
Yeah.
don't think. Do you? We'll predict after. We'll predict after.
Okay.
But just
My favorite. I'm gonna give it to Nate
yeah.
because he was, and all our ovaries sighed.
Yeah. Right.
Um,
Paul and
James?
James
yeah,
and Austin, the 3 cuties.
yeah. Well, because I liked how Nate was. first of all, what he decided to go with the tough professor, even though he didn't have to.
Right.
And then him and Jamie just working together and studying and just thought it was sweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Nate.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Least favorite. On the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Quinn.
Quinn by default, but also Chase, but not
Also
as much.
Chase, but
Yeah, not
Quinn,
as much.
I'm like, why are you looking for our sweet baby boy Dan?
Ugh.
But also like Clay, even though he wasn't even
I know.
son.
I know. The split second. I
But
know.
for the split second, I was like,
just
boy,
just
bye.
just a little fart sound. Every time he comes on screen, we're just like,
We should do that from
we
now
should
on.
dub it one
Oh
time.
my God.
Us dubbing One Tree Hill.
just bunch of fart noises.
That would be funny.
when
We'll
he's
talk
supposed to
over
be
them.
talking.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
I'm such a deer.
Oh, I would love that. That would
Oh
be
my
so
God.
good. We
That'd
should
be
just
really
do
funny. A private live stream event or something.
And just dub a
or
whole
us filming it.
episode.
Yeah. I used to do that with the Spanish channel.
Yes.
Krista and I would put it on mute, and for hours we would just make up storylines.
Oh my God, we should. Yes.
I'll write it down, guys.
We'll
Okay.
designate our characters for each person.
And
Yeah,
Clay
that would
just
be
has
funny.
me.
Just constant farts.
it. Oh, Clay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Anyway,
And then we can upload it on YouTube.
Is that our
Yeah. We should pick
Our
an
segments?
episode from the past.
for the most part? Do you have any trivia?
I
at
have
all?
trivia. So, Tish said, here's my trivia. 810. This episode is named after a song by the band A Sunny Day in Glasgow. Opening theme song performed by Amy Mann, who was featured in season 6.
Naturally.
Comment. I love Kid Cudi. So when I first saw him on One Tree Hill, I was very happy.
Yeah, it was refreshing.
And then I pulled up some trivia from the wiki page. Dan Scott returns after leaving in Some Roads Lead Nowhere. That was the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Also credited, Lee Norris and Lisa Goldstein did not appear in this episode.
No, they did not.
Nathan saying, "Promise me you'll stay away from anyone with Keller in their name," is not only referring to the current professor, but also Chris Keller, who almost broke up his marriage with Haley early in their
We
relationship.
remember very well.
Paul Johansson returns after a 1-year absence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been 1 year
It's been
without
1
Dan.
year.
For us, it hasn't been a year.
hasn't,
but
Right, right,
for the
right.
show.
I was like,
Um,
wow.
What a nice surprise
And
if you're
Paul,
watching real time.
Paul Johansson is billed as a special guest star.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Which I'm glad that they did that after you saw Dan, because if I saw Paul Johansson, I'd be like, no, they
I know,
ruined that.
And then I was thinking
You
that
couldn't
last week.
remember
I
if
was
it was
like,
going to happen.
fuck, do they show the credits before or after?
Because it really happens very quickly in the
Yeah.
beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, luckily we get
Yeah.
to see him
Yeah.
with the reveal.
That's
before
the only
credits.
nice thing about this new layout with season 8. We
That the
get
credits are later
After.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
it's
after the bumper.
It is.
Mhm.
Which is good.
Yeah.
And then Julian's line, "Roads where we're going, we don't need roads," is from Back to the Future.
Right.
Duh.
That was funny. I like that he said. I like that it was like a movie quote day for Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's his favorite thing.
Right.
Is
I know,
movies.
he's a movie guy.
He's a movie guy.
But like in my everyday life, my family members and I, like we talk in like movie quotes. Like there are no like regular talking. Like we talk like in movie quotes. So I appreciated that. Anyone else out there?
Anyone else?
Tweet at me if you talk
Bueller?
in movie quotes.
Bueller?
Bueller.
There we go.
Yeah, literally my entire life. Should we do our shout out of the week?
Shout out of the week.
Thank you, ladies. This shout out will be from Money1231.
What? Oh,
Money,
money, money, money,
honey.
money.
Wait, what was that? Money?
Money.
Money.
Their I was gonna say their AIM screen name is Money1231. From Michelle's writing it down. She's gonna
Well, we should
holler at you, girl.
put them on tweets and
Yes.
stuff. Like, thanks for your shout out.
Money1231 says, I love One Tree Hill, and rewatching it along with these ladies is so fun. I love hearing their predictions of the two girls who are watching it for the first time. Love the final of covering. Whatever, 2 episodes at a time. Typo, obviously. If you are a One Tree Hill fan or even a
Format,
first-time
maybe?
watcher, maybe, yeah, of the show, give this podcast a listen. You won't regret it. Thank you, Money.
No
1, 2, 3, 1.
regrets.
No
No
regrets.
regrets. You only live once.
And by the way,
Eating a
guys,
Milky Way.
when we took break, I took a picture of the chairs on the table
Oh,
with
the
the
mini
olive oil.
chairs.
So we're gonna post that on Patreon because it's
Yeah.
really funny.
It is really funny.
It's just, and I put all 3
They're
chairs
out
together.
for just little mice.
They're
to
very
come.
light
Yeah.
as well. They're like plastic,
I
and
know.
when you
They're
hold
so
them, I'm
cute.
like, oh, they're so light.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So precious.
Thanks, IKEA.
precious, precious. Can we get the blurb of next week?
The blur.
The blurb, or is it too good that
Let
we
me
can't?
see what the blurb
Okay.
says.
Ingrid's giving us like eyes, like this is like a good
Next
episode.
week is a shit show.
Oh my
in a
God.
good
Yes.
way.
In a good way. She's saying in a good way though.
Give me a shit show.
Give me a
please.
shit show. This show is a shit show currently.
And we did get a message from Allie. I just want to read it real quick.
Allie.
I died when Brooke's wedding turned into a backyard hootenanny. Any girl with taste's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I love Julian for doing things on Brooke's list. A very walk to remember.
Yes, I was gonna say that. I was
Yes.
like, but she's not dying.
But she's
Luckily.
okay. Me and Alex bartending at Trick is actually one of my favorite moments with them, aside from them sharing pie. Kid Cudi was lit. Erin singing is amazing.
Yeah.
And Katie, crazy ass bitch. Love you guys.
Oh, love you too.
Thanks, Allie.
Let me just pull up. Next week is 8/11.
8/11.
All right, I can read it because
cool.
it's very short and doesn't give anything away.
Well, I'm assuming they did that on purpose. Right?
Yeah.
Like this week, they wouldn't have said guest star Paul Johansson because
No,
you
no,
would
no,
want
no.
it to be a surprise.
It's literally one sentence. A storm strikes Tree Hill, putting everyone's life in danger.
Whoa.
Bam, bam, bam,
I am
Yes.
so into this.
Buckle down for that storm.
Hunker
I feel like have we
down.
had like a storm before where like the
we
power
did when
went
the
out?
girls were high, right?
in the
Weren't they?
library.
Oh yeah. No,
don't know.
you
When
guys
they
are
got,
talking
I
about
was thinking of
separate
like when they got
Two different-
locked. They got
No, the-
locked in the library. It's not the same
right.
thing.
Pop brownies.
Pop
The
brownies,
pop
right?
brownies, but was the
Wasn't
power
that a
out?
storm? They lost
well, the
power.
lost power.
Yeah,
Okay, so we've done this before, but okay, it's
but
fine.
like,
Hurricane status though.
ooh, yeah, and I'm sure they don't mean that. Just
No.
it's like a metaphor for what's about to come.
Right.
and
I mean,
do you know the episode title?
a storm's a coming.
Darkness on the Edge of Town.
Ooh,
That's Katie Ryan.
That's
She
Katie.
is.
She's coming to kill people.
is this a mid-season finale or anything? Do they have that at
it
all?
should be because
yeah, it is the
December.
mid-season finale.
Yes, that makes
That's
sense.
awesome.
Uh-huh.
That's
It
exciting.
Broadcasted December 7th, 2010.
December 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I'm
December
super
7th,
excited.
2010.
What was everyone doing in December 7th, 2010?
Yikes.
Oy.
Good shit. Good shit. I'm scrolling. Yeah. Things happen. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I'm
Awesome.
super excited.
It's super One Tree Hill,
Good.
a la early days.
Do you guys want us to live stream it?
Let us know.
Let us
We'll
know.
live stream it.
I guess
I
we
mean,
find out
it's
the
a
day of.
mid-season finale, so
Well, we can let all our patrons who listen early on Sunday could let us know.
that's true.
True.
Please
But
let
they'd
us know.
probably-
I could tweet the question out
Anyway.
as
Yeah,
well.
tweet it.
I'll tweet it.
Make a little like fun event.
Yeah. I'll do a poll.
Make a little like fun
Fun
event.
event.
Do you want me to make like a fun event?
Sometimes I hate
it fun?
myself. You ever hear yourself talk and you're just thinking, stop?
Yeah, but
Please
it's like
stop.
also like an adult. It's like you're adulting. Like that's how adults speak. Like that's
I
how
should-
adults
I should
speak.
think
like,
more.
They speak.
I don't need to say
No.
like so much.
No, we're all guilty of that.
We are.
So, like
Like, so guilty.
Sorry, guys.
Facts.
and then when you listen to yourself every single week and
On
you
the
keep hearing
podcast?
it, you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
like.
It's like, please make it
I should
stop.
have a like.
You
counter.
can't stop saying it though.
I know.
When you have to describe some things, you have to use the word.
What are other words? Since we could learn, since Nate
Or
and
as.
Jamie did things like this episode. Other words.
That we say too much?
Or no, that we could replace for like.
Oh.
Oh, by the way,
Example
guys,
of.
John is
Oh.
only planning on drinking cider and not twisted teas. Lame. Bye.
As our listeners have no
said,
idea what we're talking about.
we're in the past and you guys are in the future. So this week we're going skiing if you haven't already heard and
or saw our social media.
Or saw our social media. And one of our friends, John, he likes to drink twisted teas because we're from Long Island and we like to drink twisted teas.
We don't like to drink.
No,
No,
we hate them. He's
we
the only
don't.
one who drinks them, and he gets wasted off
He's
of
the
it. and it's
only one
hysterical.
past the age of 19,
and he's 31.
that drinks.
He'll be 31 in May.
And by
the
19,
way.
I mean 21 because that's a drinking age. But you
Right.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway,
Um,
we're in a group chat, and he says all he's going to be drinking this weekend is cider. No, I'm
No,
not allowing it.
we're not
buying
allowing it.
twisted teas.
We have some in our
We're gonna
fridge.
lock
We'll
him
just
out of the
pack 'em.
cabin
Um,
until he pounds them.
Patreon.
We should ice people. Do you guys know what icing
Ooh,
is?
Yes, we should. Oh, but I don't want them to do it to me.
Wait,
'cause
what's
I'll-
icing?
When you take a Smirnoff Ice and you
Okay,
go, you've
so-
been iced. You don't remember that?
Okay, so you
college?
take
We also none of us went away to school either.
life
so.
lesson. You take a Smirnoff Ice.
Do kids do
And-
this anymore?
Yes,
They do?
and then and then you.
Let
Yes.
her go. Let her go.
Yes.
Yes, they do. I'm trying to explain it.
I'm waiting patiently.
So you take a Smirnoff Ice bottle and you hide it somewhere. So people hide it like in a cabinet or behind a door,
It's really
and then you try to get the person who you're,
icing.
icing to see the bottle. And if you stumble upon a random Smirnoff bottle, you have to get down on one knee and chug it.
This episode is full circle.
Full circle.
You guys had school spirit.
Yeah.
Yep.
You knew about whatever was going on in high
Yeah.
school.
You learned something. I learned something. We all learned something tonight.
Where was I?
You
How
know
come
what?
No one told me about this.
I mean, we can
We
do
never
it this
did
weekend.
it. We never did it.
All my Ruby Paloozas.
I know we never
I know.
did it.
We should do it
And,
now.
and Sam and I always drank Smirnoff.
Well, yeah. I
Disgusting.
mean, when I
It's
first
horrible.
started drinking.
Oh yeah, when you were
course.
like
Yeah.
16.
And
But
then
you
you
ever
throw
chug
up.
one? But have you ever chugged one?
No, and
It's
I
not
can't
fun.
chug.
It's not fun.
I
Then-
sip shots.
then I
so.
hope. Oh
Yeah.
girl.
You better not get iced
I
this
hope no one
weekend.
iced you then.
I'm gonna pick up a pack,
That's gonna be fun.
but we have to explain to everyone ice because our friends are like 500 years
Well, I
old.
mean, I didn't know.
I
They
know.
might. They might know. Some of them might.
You
know.
think the boys are gonna know what icing means?
No,
They're gonna be like,
I
"What,
think like
icing on a
Kayla will
cake?"
know what it is.
Kayla's the only cool friend we have.
and she's the youngest, so she
Exactly.
keeps us young.
All right, so we'll make it happen.
we
Anyway,
have a Patreon page that we like to talk about sometimes.
patreon.com/treehilltalk or treehilltalk.com.
I mean, you guys know what it is.
yeah,
You know
it
the
is.
spiel.
You know
But-
the spiel.
If you want to join us over there for our future Lucas box in May, we're doing.
No hate. I'm gonna subscribe to it just to get that Lucas box.
We're gonna subscribe to
I'm
ourselves.
gonna subscribe and get a Lucas Scott box. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's in the future. So if you want to join, hit over.
And you can get a Tree Hill box for
Yes.
Yeah.
For April.
April.
Before April 1st, if you pledge, you get a Tree Hill themed box, which
Mhm.
I'm excited about because I feel like there's going to be a lot of cool Tree Hill stuff.
Yeah, because it's very broad.
Very broad
very
for
broad.
us. Makes
It's
our
a whole
job a
town.
little easier.
So
Um,
many opportunities
yeah.
for goodies. Yeah. So
But actually, this will be out before March 1st, this episode,
can
right?
still get a
So
Haley
you can still
box.
get a Haley box if you'd like.
oh, Michelle's like,
Haley.
Help.
We're getting a Haley James box. All right?
Yes.
Thank you.
yeah, treehilltalk.com. All our info's there.
Yes. And
Now we're gonna shout out all the people that currently pledge. Thank you so much.
roll call.
Thank you. They're too busy laughing. I don't know why. The royal tree. I'll start from the top. It's just easier.
Let's just fucking
we
do it.
have Kelsey, Jessica, Michaela, Joshua, and Mandy joined for the Hell
Yeah,
Box.
Mandy, welcome.
Welcome, girl.
The Chick team, we have Sangeetha, Allison, and Letitia.
Woo.
Closeover Bros, we have Kendall, Logan, Ryan, Amanda, Kristen, Steve, Sophie, Chandler, Gwen, Victoria, Ashley, Teresa, Elizabeth, and Ash.
Apparently, that's where all the cool kids
That's
are.
where all the cool kids are. Keith Scott Buy Shop crew, we have Jake, Tevin, Shanique, Erin, Jaminica, Erica, Manon, Jesselyn, Nicole, and Keegan. And then the Ravens, we have Alicia, Jill, Adana, Monica, and Michelle Lee. We got a Michelle.
Oh, hey, girl.
We have another Michelle.
You guys think when we do our other TV show podcast that this will still be, you could still read Patreon? Liz,
Still
you just
read
do
it.
it so well.
Read the Patreon names?
Yeah.
If you want.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like people probably have it memorized the way I read it. And still sometimes when I listen back, I'm like, trying to remember which one's in order, and then
It's
I'm
like a
like,
game.
it is like a game. Like,
With
I mean,
yourself?
obviously it does change. We drop and people add and whatever.
Fluctuate.
But, you know, thank you. We fluctuate.
People come
that's
and
the
go.
proper word. But I feel like I sound like a broken record every single time I read it.
No.
No,
Because you 39 humans are pretty awesome. So
the coolest people we
Yes,
know.
thank you.
And thanks for hanging out with us.
Happy
Yeah.
Monday.
Happy Monday.
Make sure you check out our website, treehilldoc.com, for all of our links.
And if we will probably sip and watch live stream for
Yes,
this episode.
I'm going to tweet it
tonight?
out. So
Yeah.
Okay.
it might be happening by the time you're listening to this.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout, because if you're listening to this on Monday when we drop the episodes, we're probably doing it this night, tonight.
Yes,
So-
tonight.
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 So look for the links and join us, because it's episode 11. You know what's up.
You guys know, except Michelle and I.
XOXO.
Gossip Girl. When we do our Gossip Girl podcast, can we literally end it every
Just end it
episode?
every episode.
XOXO Gossip Girl.
So excited.
Gossip Queens.
Gossip Queens.
Oh, that's a good.
That's a good time.
Quick,
down.
copyright it.
Write it down. Copyright it.
Buy all the domains.
Do it now. Find the domains.
Buy the domains. Buy all the
All right.
links.
Bye, guys.
Bye.